Did you finish taking your statement? Yep, all done, sir. I do not concern. I'm not done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back. If you make a single scratch of my art, you will pay. Art? What sort of art? Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold. There's practically a mountain of them, large and small. From folk costumes to stone statues, I sell all kinds of art. Folk costumes. Speaking of which, Mr. LeBlanc's hat. And looks like that other piece of cloth. So then... Mr. LeBlanc, can you please take a look at this? Oh, it's a Virginian cloth. As I suspected. Your hat is made of the same material, I suppose. Yes, of course. This fabric is so famous, orders come from over the seas for more. And this is the cargo you were talking about earlier. No. The cargo this time is much gigantic. You detective, when can I have my cargo moved? You can get your cargo back once you're done investigating, pal. The stubbornness of you police, it is no good. It is no good that attendant refuses to accept the attendance in truth. That attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Mr. Nero. What do you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc? Joe attendants to the attendants for an interview. And they still have not come out. They make no sign of coming out either. I expect my own to be much quicker than her. Why is Mr. Nero's interview the only one that's taken up so much time? Miles Edgeworth, you were given free rein to examine the plane, weren't you? Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendants. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Miss Tenero. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendants room? Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances. I understand. You may have tricked those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth. Oh, can't. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. It seems the crime was here, in the very lounge as the body was discovered. 3 times the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. The likeliest suspect, Francisca. Do you have any problems with that? No, but it's not like you to use such vague wording. You're usually a bit more absolute. I'm simply trying to watch out for you. Or is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend? Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary. But I will prove my innocence soon enough. If I want to continue my investigation, I have to break a line of logic fast. Allegro. So tell me, Francisca, do you know all there is to know about the crime scene? I know all that I need to know in order to arrest you. And nothing more. Are you saying that there's more I need to know? Ah! Why did you with me, sir? Sorry, Slippy, my hand was asleep. It would appear that Francisca doesn't have all the facts of this case yet. Perhaps not.
Objection! Hold it!
Don't you think you're being a bit rash by simply declaring me the culprit? I like my affairs to be simple and perfect. Show the meaning of both connection is this whole thing within 2 minutes. Hey, you said not like you're cooking the fried instant noodles. Well, I won't allow even 3 seconds of useless testimony to be uttered in my presence. I see she hasn't changed a bit. I won't allow her to send me to prison so easily.
Hold it!
What do you mean by this? Please stop pretending like you don't know. It's insulting. Obviously I'm talking about how Mr. Hughes was incompetent. Huh?
Hold it!
It's true that I was in the lounge the whole time. That fact alone does not make me...
Objection!
We'll see about that at the conclusion of this investigation.
Objection!
Fuck you.
Hold it!
Under circumstances, I suppose I can agree that I'm the most likely suspect. But I believe in you, sir. Don't think you did it. This one Carmen's gotta believe that too, right? I mean, you two like, ow! Quiet, Sniffy. Even if we were related by blood, that's no guarantee that he's not human. Francisca, I demand to see some proof that you're not the likely suspect, What a roundabout euphemism. It would appear that she doesn't yet know about new evidence that we acquired and where we acquired it. I'll take care of the gaps in the logic one hill at a time.
Objection! Hold it! Hold it! Objection! Objection! Objection!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work this out on my own.
Objection!
Okay, so
Objection!
Yeah.
Objection!
Doesn't need to whip the evidence as well.
Hold it!
Is this the room?
Objection!
There we go. It would appear that you did not have all the information needed after all. And what does that mean? I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. The killer used a suitcase to move the victim's body. Meaning that the real scene of the crime is not necessarily.
Objection!
Now who's the one actually doing the excuse me? All you'll be able to find is this piece of cloth and I expected alright, well. I expected you would come to that conclusion. The same I found skills as usual. You should know better than that. The wrong car is perfectly legible. Did you know that the killer definitely willed the suitcase?
Objection!
As if there was... Yeah, there is. Where is it? There's a proof that the suitcase will be around.
Take that!
Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here.
Take that!
This part here, we've seen that it looks suspiciously like factory materials. However, there's also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through. I suppose this means that the killer did know the victim's body inside. Glad you
Objection!
Not a bad bit of logic for something you thought of on the fly.
Objection! Hold it!
And how do you suppose I was able to take the piggy bank out of its display case? As I recall, the case was locked. That's easy, as the case was locked. You simply had to hit the glass. Ow! You shot my heart of glass. So, she wants to talk about the in-flight shop in the Captain Ego Bank, does she?
Hold it!
I thought that was containing the victim's blood found in the lounge. I thought you'd say that. What, did you think I wouldn't notice? Are you accusing me of tampering with a crime scene now? I'm not a Von Karma. That's not in my nature. And what do you propose to do after that?
Hold it!
You've experienced turbulence on a flight before. Of course, many times you get used to it after a while. The patch we hit was especially rough, and I passed out briefly, but only for a second. Good thing it was only for a second, so it'd be bad if you was very blanked out. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, blanking out is exactly what got me into this mess in the first place.
Hold it!
So I put the victim's body into a suitcase, and then, where was I headed to understand? That's pretty obvious. You had been near the first class where you could see. We're talking about this thing now. I'd hardly call it discreet or ordinary. Mind that.
Hold it!
I really was a criminal. Do you really think I'd be so easy
Objection!
for? You're certainly in the middle of being caught right now. I'd find a contradiction fast, so I have much of my own hide left to say.
Hold it!
I didn't pretend to be anything. I really was the first to discover the victim's body. So then you were yielding to his statements? After what I say, she seems dead set on making me out to be the cure. Not you can reason the sound, and largely majority of it reflects the truth. There's one point about it that is not quite right.
Objection!
And what is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Isn't this?
Objection! Hold it!
And then the cloth, because that would have flown out.
Objection!
Nope. Suppose not.
Objection!
Nope.
Objection! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Objection!
Objection! Hold it!
Oh, because it was taken out after the evidence.
Objection!
The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared. Evidence and logic? But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? This Captain Ugo piggy bank is such a fake. It is not the real murder weapon. The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important. It was taken after the turbulence occurred. But then, what about the blood on the bank? I assume it was added after the murder, when the killer fabricated this weapon? Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick the bank up from off the floor and took it to fabricate a fake murder weapon by hitting the victim in the head. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my personage in my pocket. Everything was seen so I would be framed for murder of Mr. Ackley Hicks. You, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't find anything in this lounge or in the shop that could be usable. Exactly what has. Because the clock was hidden inside that suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide it. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's person, or is still at the view's
Objection!
Is there one possibility? And that would be... Then we just... Is this guy the person you're talking about? Yes. I have no intention of interrogating her. You're welcome to accompany me if you so wish. I suppose anyone never expects to die. Was they don't? This was my seat. Wow, you read law books even when you're flying, sir? Are you expecting anything less? I must hurry to the crime scene. Hold on a sec, there's a different book stuck here. The Steel Samurai Detective Gumshoe, am I going to have to charge you with invasion of privacy? Detective, that is not for swimming, it's a lifesaver. But you can't swim one of those. No, I mean I suppose you could, but that's not what they were intended for. Well then, same as a floaty. You shouldn't go around confusing people, so... I feel like I'll just kick the puppy. Mr. Nero, can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did? What is all this junk inside the boxes? There's no rhyme or reason for any of it. The fact that people left on the plane implies they were carried on The work carried on to it to begin with. One tells me it's time for Gary to send his mail detectives out for repairs. One of those suitcases designed by Mr. Nero. It can tell us hardly even used by lack of even a single scratch. Well, these are the attendants' lockers, sir. Let's hurry up and examine them, sir. Why must men always be so rude? Wait, detective. It's being cute for us looking at a woman's locker without her permission. Yeah, I guess so. Plus, I can feel this murderous draft and I can sense a weapon up our behind. Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission? Because I didn't think I'd be able to get his permission. What do you mean? The captain, when he says... I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges. Mr. Neal, is it? There's one more thing I'd like to ask you. Well, There's some hesitation. Franziska seems to have struck a nerve. She had gone down. That's why it looks. She must be worn out from the long questioning session she just went through. Mr. Snail seems to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. That's all there is to it. Maybe we should ask her about the thing. Could you please take a look at this for me, Mr. Nero? Oh, that suitcase. Yes, about the suitcase. You are the one who designed it, correct? I think I figured there's something else out about it. The suitcase is the reason you went to a shop, isn't it? There's nothing you wouldn't find out. Would you please tell me more about the suitcase? Yes. I was interested in seeing how the suitcase they designed was sound. I know that's a service professional and those... Yeah, no, you're not. I was glad to see the last one. Last one there. So you're saying, Mr. Nero, that the suitcase in question was last one? Yes, I just saw popular in fact the clothes. That's not exactly the impression I got. The one in the shop is most definitely the last one. Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase. Really? I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking this thing. I didn't say anything about buying it. Didn't say buying it? I'm sorry, I can't. Why? Great with complexion stage right. Well, that's it. Perfect. That was a bit too direct. You think? Moving on, my issue in the suitcases isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining. Remaining? There were two suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it. Two? But that's impossible. There was only one. Looks like our story has generated quite a contradiction. What are you talking about? When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only one suitcase. Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? By the way, Mr. Nero, what is one of those suitcases doing here? I thought you said there was only one left. No, it's fine. I've used it for a very long time now. She's used it for a long time? I think not. Mr. Nero, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me. I didn't believe for even 1 second that you've used this for a very long time. What proves that this hasn't been used for nearly as long as Mr. Nero says?
Take that!
Tell me, Mr. Nero, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase? What is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about it? Despite having faith in their design sense, some of them have made us try different triggers. Triggers that may increasingly clear to me. Mr. Nero, I think I understand. I know what you are trying to hide. Now then, the suitcase was immediately in. Seeing as how the price tag is still on your suitcase, you can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. The person who bought the suitcase was...
Take that!
No. An implant shop.
Take that!
Gee, wasn't too much to know. I wonder what would have happened if I said gumshoe.
Take that!
Damn it. Would have laughed if he got whipped out to death for that. Akin to penalties in
Take that!
it was you, wasn't it, Mr. Nero? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't served very well, has it? You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right? I'm sorry. I really am with my job. I was overjoyed when you let me take them. Oh. But the suitcases didn't. Because of the design, isn't it? All because it's something for it. I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either. We weren't selling a single one. And they were just... no. And they were just sitting there collecting dust. Collecting dust, you'll say? Not so bad seeing they decided to buy one for every flight. You buy one every single time you work a flight? Let's just see, display time stamped 5:40 AM. It's there, only other suitcases. Could very well have come from the cargo hold. Mr. Edgeworth, you can use one of your suitcases? Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body. Mr. Nero, is there any other way to get to the cargo hold of the elevator? I'm off execute. That door has no special lock installed. Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as potential suspects. Okay, boy. I can't believe it. Yes, fantastic. No. And what do you mean by that? Yes, which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who is a key card. Yes, that's the only realistic possibility. What about attendant? Missing you. This could be information out of Mr. Mueller. Different one. What? Is this true, Mr. Nero? Can you please show us that card right now? Yes, hold on. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What's wrong? What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Francisca, I know that you're a lead investigator on this case. However, I intend to do likewise. This place is a special mod. This plane is a special model. It's both a super large cargo hold and ultra luxurious first class seater. There's certainly a high probability of that, which is why we are here, correct? Okay, let's get going. These must all be left over ones they couldn't sell. One the company is trying to dispose of after this flight is over. The paint job's very cool, don't you think? Practically screams after. Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure it'll bring you much happiness. You think so? Maybe I will. Let's see. $1,200? I think and Miss Tenero wonders where they're going to sell. You'd need 2 jobs just to buy one. Well, no, it definitely looks like one is missing. What is this little substance? Bunch of glass fragments? Hey, what's with the suitcase, pal? Well, the victim checked in, so the suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we took a closer look. Nothing out of the ordinary there, sir. Wait, a file. There's a photo of Miss Von Carmen in it, sir. Looks like a trade file in Francisco. Why would Mr. Hicks have had a file on her? Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo. This job brings back memories when I worked as a part-time mover. If I look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. But no matter how he pulls on the puppy eyes, I have the intention of doing so. All sorts of boxes are piled up. This one says flammable, and this one it says pharmaceuticals. And this one says for exorcism use only. So what kind of operation is this airline running? Have you noticed anything strange happening around here? No, sir, I haven't noticed a thing! I'm sure that meant to sound so oblivious. You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. Seems to me that you're already here on the airport for something besides. Yes, I was. Interpol is involved. I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses. And the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses. Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here just as I suspected. So you're saying none of you have seen the crime was here, sir? Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now? Oh, is it? No. Perhaps it's a bit early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Francisca? Oh, I know, I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Carmen. Francisca said that she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation. Oh, maybe Mr. Hicks has heard she was coming here and he followed her. Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was, in actuality, Interpol Agent Hicks. I think Francisca has some explaining to do. You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you? Nonsense, what are you talking about? We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct? You have no need to figure it out. So he really did come here to receive an Interpol agent. Agent Hicks was on the trail of an international smuggling ring. I think we now have pretty definitive evidence that Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold. What was he doing down there, sir? There's nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it. Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. Francisca, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue his investigation? I see. But this raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. Yes, and then he was murdered. These glass fragments and his broken glass are a testament to that, and then... What, really, sir? This again? I know what she's trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that. That might be true, but it could be anyone, including Miss Meal or even the captain. Can't disagree on that. Effective gumshooters always need a guiding hand. Very well then, what about the other flight attendant, Miss Meal?
Hold it!
But it's highly likely that the keycard was stolen from Miss Meal.
Objection!
Hold it!
Objection!
There must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as a murder weapon. We should examine the bank itself once more to determine if it is a murder weapon. If this is a real weapon, it should be damaged or perhaps have a dent in it. Jessica, I think you're too quick to jump to your conclusions. We don't even have the autopsy report results yet. How can I not say that you made a snap judgment when you have yet to even see if the agent Hicks' head is consistent with a murder weapon? What is it, detective? They're still doing the autopsy, but they said they only noticed one thing for sure. Report no. From the victim's shoulder to his mid-back. He was beaten with such wide head. Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with a murder weapon, detective? Oh, well, they said they were still looking in at it. Sorry, I told you already, you can't go down there. My luggage! My cargo! They're mine and I demand you return them to me. We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand that with a little patience. I suppose there was no choice. Finally, I think you get... Hey, why are you... You have left me no choice but to use strong force. This is... Wait, that's it. So that's what this whole thing's been about. Let's see, clear construction. Any thoughts? Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there was extensive bruising over such a wide area. It's not really a correct conclusion to draw from the evidence. The bruise from his shoulder to the middle of his back is one continuous mark. It is more suggestive of a single blow to the back. That's the case, then the piggy bank is much too small for that. Therefore, the murder weapon must be something far bigger. If you're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Perhaps, just perhaps, it's something we all overlooked from the very beginning. It was normally used something possibly big to be taken into consideration. Franziska. I found it, Franziska. I found the real murder weapon. You really jumped. I didn't realize it until now, but the answer's been right in front of us the whole time. She's coming from a prosecutor with a habit of whipping everyone she comes to. You do on this now, lie. Didn't have any evidence to show you. Perhaps I should phrase it as an act which caused Agent Hicks's death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I figured out what was the real cause of death. Freefall? Yeah. The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground. You fell to his death? Yes, this is the only plausible possibility. The victim has extensive bruising on the back of his head and his back. The only rational explanation for these injuries is that he fell. And yes, as I said earlier, the answer has been right in front of us the entire time. Look at me. Yes, I do. The victim fell from the top of the stairs, and this very cargo held. What? Then, we're in trouble. We may have a second death on our hands, sir. Quiet! Why are you screaming? He's alive. And there you have it, my love. I suppose it's true that it's not possible, given the current circumstances. Suppose that large piece of cargo wasn't there at the time. What would have happened then? It would have been a Bulgarian pancake for sure, sir. maybe. No. There's no proof that it was always there. Ah, but there was.
Take that!
Yes, this flight had a short layover in Zhengfa in order to refuel. But that wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the box in question was only transferred onto a plane at that time? If I prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the box in question. As labeled Zhengfa Express. Correct, meaning it was loaded onto a plane in Zhengfa. I love the fact when it comes to... Wait, what was it? Shit, I forgot what I was going to say. Well, think about it logically. When it comes to Victoria's graduation. To be under that much stress, to feel like you're nothing, would take multiple forces to make you spiral into that much depression. So I'm pretty sure this is also in part due to the Niji sisters defending Niji Sanji, and the drama tubers putting the money where their mouth is for the sake of getting views. How do I know? Well, it's painful to admit, but I kinda went through something like that last year. There was a time, I think it was March, but I was reported for, quote, disrupting a duty which I didn't even know about. For the next few weeks, I was questioning if it was even worth playing Final Fantasy XIV, because I was worried that I might end up holding my teammates back. Now, imagine that, but on the scale of escalating by 50%. And again, the other day when my fucking teammate pulled a Niji. Self-suspension, basically. I wasn't online at all. I went offline Monday, wasn't online at all Tuesday, went online Wednesday. I was out of the free company. To be honest, it's mainly so I don't falter again. The reason why I incorporate all styles into my fighting in Final Fantasy, why I use a mix of DPS and tank tactics. A jack of all trades, I guess. But yeah, hearing that she wanted to give up streaming, the only thing I can say is, if you're watching this, don't give up. Don't give in to self-loathing. It never works. Just think about what you really want to do, not... Do you want to stream, or do you just feel like you're not in... Or do you just not feel like it because other people have been kicking you while you're down? If you like it, then keep going. If you don't like it, resigning yourself to a fate gives the Needy Sisters and Drama Tubers ammunition which they can use to keep the war, to stoke the fires and keep the argument going for longer than it has been. I mean, it's funny how there's so many negative things you hear about Niji Sanji. I prefer not to take sides, personally. But, with the influence the drama tubers have, I say it's looking more likely that external pressure was involved. But yeah, all I can say, if you feel like you've been kicked down, don't give up because you think other people don't appreciate your content. Just think, do you enjoy doing it? If you enjoy doing it, keep it going. If you let other people make you feel insecure about yourself, well... Anyway, now that I got that off my mind. This one says flower bone, this one... yeah. I'm just saying new on it. Reminds me of how my mother would always mess with the lifts back in Malta. Cruel and unforgiving to the detective, even in front of his own subordinates. So this belongs to Mr. LeBlanc, does it? Let's see what else I can find out from this. I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes the cookie. Now I go with every revolution of planets around the sun, I have the distinct impression you continue to madly steam plates. Does it really make a difference to our case? Mr. LeBlanc, there is a chance that your cargo is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you'd allow us to examine it a bit closer. It's a very valuable piece of art, so no, there will be no touching. Why do you show me something of no value? Show me the bed first, and maybe we'll talk. Wait, he wants me to pay him before he'll comment on this? Okay, here we go. Good job, officer. Mr. LeBlanc is certainly not an easy person to hold back. No thanks necessary, sir. It's all part of the job, even if we did eventually get by. Well, I have a few things to ask him anyway, so it worked out in your favor this time. I appreciate the sentiment, however we can't have people getting hurt on the job either. Where have I gone? God, I spent so much time being cliche, I forgot what I was doing. Huh.